But hark, lo and behold, thy smoke mistress speaks, who all sees and hears. Friends, rodents, community persons, land, wildline ears. Hello there, everybody. I see my buddy Rommel is in chat, waving to me. I see my other buddies, Burnin, Derp, and let's see some more. Everybody pop up. All at once. Go ahead, now. Ezzy, great. And the first match of at least two today. What promises to be some exciting stuff. Poppy already has a timer going. Look at that. 29 minute and 30-second head start. Well, that doesn't seem very fair, but I'm sure that'll be started over when things get going. In the meantime, our hash today has for us a fireball snake, a water balloon, a waving Hoozamawitchets, and a roly-poly armadillo. There's our countdown in SRL. The good funds and have-lucks have been exchanged, and we have been released. We are good to go, and this sync right off the bat. That's good news. Wow. That's perfect. The timers are together right away. 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Oh, relatively prescribed path on down the parlor. The pizza parlor, the ice cream parlor, the beauty parlor, the massage parlor. Whichever you prefer. And the climb, the tour ruins. All the classics. Speaking of classics, good old retro Bryn. What will we have for our first item? Shall has boots. The most preferred item overall among most. Mine being a hundo runner is space, but oh, let me number my pad here. So, that of course means Morph will be in the ceiling. Poppy will be the first on over by a hair. And that is not hare, H-A-R-E, as in a polar bear bunny. That would be hare, H-A-I-R, as in just a tiny bit. We've got our first supers on over at the right side of the Christmas tree. And what are we going to find? A construction zone, which we are unable to. More supers! Well, already. That's better than double vanilla. Also limits the number of checks we can make just right away. I'm afraid you may be a bit tardy, Shell Dog, as we are already ready to rumble and randomize. Yep, looks like once again our pal, the the Chozo statue, which potentially becomes the first mini boss, once again has the hamburgers. Or there's a tiny little chance it could be vanilla bombs as well. Well, our runners negotiate the climb. Perhaps a bit of a struggle there on the right side. Poppy allowing Jay just some time to catch up, and I see their wall jumps behaving for them about like mine behave. Obeying their inputs about 50% of the time. But, wow, sudden sync. That is perfect. Look at that. Up the top of the climb and the bottom of the parlor at the same moment. You did unfortunately miss the opening fanfare, Shell Dog. FTR, my opening this time was Your smoke mistress speaks, who all sees and hears. Blah, blah, blah. And there they are, hamburgers one more time. At good old BC, who saw that coming? Well, Jay will be the first in with just a slight lead. There normally won't be that much divergence so early on in these races, especially when they only have one pack of power bombs. Ike has cheeseburger. Ike also has this. And Ike also has this. And Jay, as the first on down to Cavity Dental, gets the first E-Tank. Nicely done. That's that Alcatraz with high jump. I actually find a little easier, although I've probably said that a few times before. Very near high five there. And both back on through the root canal. Like, Jay got the Alcatraz escape very quickly. Took Poppy a bit longer. And, oh, we do have some route divergence. Jay is on down the Terminator, finding a third pack of supers as Poppy is returning down the climb. So, this should be cool beans. I am excited to see what we will see. We go over to the mountain to see what we will see. More supers. And at the back of the gauntlet, missiles and power bombs. Okay, so far nothing ZB-shatteringly exciting. Jay opting to wipe the pirates out of his path with all supers, shaking the screen all over the place. And does the Mario for a moment, jumping and popping on through the Mushroom Kingdom. And, oh, semi-synced elevators to different regions of Prince Star. Poppy's returning to Retro, Blue, Gray on down to Jay on down to Jungle Green. See? Yeah. Oh, that's the peril of just one pack of power bombs. The possibility of getting stuck at Billy Mays, but looks like Poppy may be going for a meme route strat here. Just carefully taking it easy on these giant hoppers, and they're fine. They make it on through to the Green Hills Bryn Stairs. Jay, meanwhile, just finding a buttload of regular missiles in the Bryn Reverse Ronpopil area. But what are we going to have in our pipe? And the Popplars shows us just more missiles. Boring. But this can't... Well, Jay putting the missiles to good use now is getting... once again, as he can tend to be, a little trigger happy. Finds yet more regular missiles. And the supers there, so the in that case, the early supers and the early supers floor missiles were swapped. But Poppy finds a second pack of power bombs right as they needed them, very handy located at the charge missiles. Ups on down to find E-Tank number 2 at charge itself. So... huge indeed. Greetings, Zeb. Greetings, Fox. Greetings, everybody who jumped in that I did not see before. The tank count, 2-0. Jay floats on down to Edicoons, gets supers at the E-Tank spot, gets power bombs at the super spot. And Poppy gets the backdoor Spospo. Didn't quite jump high enough the first couple times to get in there, but that's one of the things about having high jump. That Spospo thing, you'll often jump so high that you'll begin falling too fast on down it. And Jay once again ignoring my advice. But yes, with high jump you'll often start falling too fast that you'll miss that little gap to fall into, to go to backdoor Spospo. Not unlike Mount Everest and Meridia to get the Sizer supers. Speaking of supers, more of them at, at Edicoon PBs, and okay, I wasn't sure Poppy meant to do that. Oh, Poppy just ran out of supers. Okay, Jay did one PB in there. I just saw a bunch of missiles. Jay wants that PB back, it would appear. Heading on into Firefleas just to farm that one. And Poppy is doing some farming of their own on the Zebs, trying to get some of these supers back to return to Wavegate. As Jay pops his head on into the Decora dance hall, greeted by Zeelas, Rios, and Metaries. Poppy is back up to 8 supers as Jay joins them in the same room in Big Pink. And finding more supers up there, that already brings Jay to 35 supers. Well, charge looking less and less necessary by the moment. Poppy gets a very nice gate glitch on what looked like the first try. Oh, and is rewarded. Handsomely rewarded. There's a grav suit. Alright, and Jay is going to be happy to see... Whoa! Jay also happy to see that. Big Pink holding some good... Or the little compartments on the adjacent sides of Big Pink holding some goods. Holding some Meridia-related goods. Jay finds Space Jump at Mission Impossible. Lovely. That's going to open up just about, well, almost anything he wants to go to. And Poppy, about to make the same check. Be similarly rewarded as well. Jay is heading on over to Backdoor Spospo first. And he has to and he adjusts his trajectory of his fall to slow up a little and get in the hole there. Nice technique. Yeah, Jay just had to adjust his footing, his positioning just a tiny tad to get the shot. Poppy is now armed and semi-dangerous. Poppy indeed took the meme route, and so they will be retreating back up. And presumably checking out Eticoons. As Jay going the opposite way. We'll find these couple things that Poppy did not find. Or that Poppy did find already. Excuse me. Jay already found some things Poppy did not, and vice versa. Jay making the right call, the goddess play, one of them, and gets and either forgets he has high jump for this or prefers the setup without them. What's it gonna be? Wow. He gets it. Nicely done, and he will be very happy to see what's on the other side. Bada boom. And we know there's just ammo here around the Eticoons area. So Poppy's gonna bulk up a little more in their arsenal, is all. As Jay looked like was going for the D-boost off the giant hopper, but hey! Atta babies, Popplars. Well, for a moment anyway. Collects the rest of the B-toms, and not really quite as necessary with Space Jump. Oh, misses the little opening. Yeah, once again, good idea to try and get up there relatively precisely. Synced items, look at that. The dialogue boxes popping up right at the exact same moment. And Popplars gets a nice tidy mock ball on out of the Eticoon's PB pocket. That'll bring Jay on down the Green Hill Zone. He'll find those missiles in the pipe. He will turn them down. He will return to Blue Bryn. As I do not believe we have seen anybody check Billy yet. We have not seen anybody play. Whoa! Well, swap space. Thank you very much. I will second that. So we'll see if Billy Mays is indeed one of the similar goddess plays. As Poppy is back on up through the Mushroom Kingdom to the Tumbler, as he is calling for the other suit at Billy Mays, and Jay is going to play Samus Claus and head up the chimney. He's going to have to blow out the top of the chimney there, and then head up the flue once more and be careful it doesn't get covered with soot. No issue whatsoever making it onto the invisible bridge with gravity and space jump. And it's just Vanilla Billy. Boo. I hate to break it to you, Fry Guy, but they both checked the gauntlet from the back. So they're both kind of disqualified, which kind of cancels itself out. Yeah, it's nice to have a little festivity in the thing, unless of course Samus is well, I presume celebrates Christmas. Popplars is grabbing a refill at the ship and a save. Looks like Gauntlet is indeed coming next, and or a tribute to Polar Bear. There it is. There you go, Frey Guy. Shout out to thee. Just as I said, Sheldog. Double DQ evens out. And Jay finding the same old bunch of stuff. Jay is not going, not that I expected him to, without Speed Booster, but Jay is not going to have a look at what's at the Criteria Climb Supers item. Quite frankly, without Speed, it's kind of a little knowledge for a waste of time, to put it bluntly. Popplars just finds missiles at the Gauntlet Front item. Suspect they're rather disenchanted. And Fry Guy is wallowing in self-satisfaction and righteousness. Jay will be the first to pay tribute to my fellow gal bear, Polar Bear. And if I could ever remember and actually sit down and do it, oh my goodness, Popplars is at 9 energy, got out of there just in the nick of time. Oh, Jay finding some goods, validating his run with a Spling Ball, Summer Ball, Autumn Ball, Winter Ball. Well, yes, Poppy indeed really needed the refill. And going to make the same play, just swapping positions as Jay drops down onto the ship. So, again, even though we had some divergence earlier, they have met up at almost just about the same spot here at the landing site. Nicely done, double validation. And Jay is on up to check out the gauntlet next. Double shout out to Fry Guy. Well, guess we can tell whose favorite item is Spling Ball. Oh, little shout out to Koject there on Poppy's end. We'll eliminate both key hunters with a simple missile, and no issue getting over to wrecked ship, even if they didn't have space jump. Oh, but Screw Attack completing their crazy combo. Screw Attack found at the moat, yet another very nice, technically luxury item to have, although I think of it as more. I love Screw Attack. Swap space, I would... they both took Spring Ball Shell. Jay grabbed the save at the ship and then went into Gauntlet and reset when he found that missile pack there. Just PBs at the ocean. Swap, I would agree to disagree with you, but discussion for another time. Jay completes his crazy combo. No beams having been found yet. No X-ray either, so no microwave components assembled yet thus far at all. Exactly. And Poppy shows us vanilla missiles at the dead wreck ship. Now, Charge Beam is not a very fun item. I mean, it can be with SBAs and things like that, but I think of Charge Beam as more of a backup necessity. Alright, and Poppy is going to be first on in to the fanny pack fight. Will Jay grab these missiles over here? He will not. Okay, so that's 6.67 seconds picked up on Poppy, en route to the Elephant Ghost. There's the same old methods of descending. Poppy pulling out the Doppler strats. Gets 2 on that one, so looks like 600 damage so far of Fantoon's total 2,500. Thank you, Muant boy. I'm not sure if you left out a letter there or if that's. Oh, I appreciated you guys. You're far too kind. That's what I strive for. This little feminine ASMR touch. Why does everyone always say that? Because your name looks exactly like Mutant Boy without the first T? Yes. Well, yes. Poppy's just finishing up the Fantoon fight as Jay is starting to take away some of Fanny's healthy green color. And that'll do it for Poppy. First boss down. What kind of... Wow, with just 2 E-tanks at that. But of course, Gravity Suit will cut all the damage down to a quarter of touching Fantoon and the Flames, both of which would be 40 otherwise, are now just 10. And Jay chipping away at his Fantoon fight. Seems to be getting a couple slow patterns, but whips out a Doppler there. And he's getting pretty close now. Fantoon is looking rather mahogany. What is... Poppy found power bombs at West Side Supers. What are they going to find here? Oh, E-tank number 3 at East Side Supers. 3 and 0. There's first boss down for Jaychalke, the gentleman behind our whole SMRAT escapade. Oh boy, Chad is pulling swap space in all different directions here. And Vernon would like a new cheeseburger command. So, once again, Jay making the checks that Poppy has made a few moments ago. Poppy's next destination will be a wreck ship E-tank on the way through Spiky Room of Death and Electric Room of Death. Oh, we've got Hero in the chat. Greetings, Hero. Calling for Varia at the reserve tank. Feeling a bit sadistic, are we? Not to be confused with another buddy of mine, Link, Hero of Time. Poppy finds just missiles at the wrecked ship E-tank and collects them. Perhaps they're in a missile-liking mood today. And Jay is going to grab the save before heading on through Spiky Room, which is a pretty good call. Without Varia, the spikes will still do 60 damage. However, with gravity, the Xans will only do 50 damage. I think Poppy did not reset because they didn't save, Zeb. At least I didn't see them save. But heading up on to the attic and going for the ceiling clip. Not getting it, so just blowing out all the blocks. To be fair, that particular clip only saves about maybe 2 seconds, if that. And Jay doing the same. Jay will... Okay, Jay will indeed reset. We saw him save. That is the other reason that I always seem to forget. This is game 1 between these two Phoenix. Welcome, by the way. Oh, okay. Poppy did save, and perhaps they just wanted the missiles and saved in case they took too much spike damage or in case the item was a reverse tank or something. Poppy's in the hub, in the nuclear hub, looking for something fun back here. What will it be? What will it be? It will be Ice Beam. Nice beam. And Poppy will take it. Natch. And we're going to have a high five coming in and out of the nuclear hub. Poppy doing some celebratory arm pumps. Yeah, there. Oh. Alright. Looks like I might have had a momentary freeze on the stream there for a second, so if that's on my end, I might fall a little behind. Well, Poppy is going to make a backdoor check, go backstage through the bowling alley and check out what the reverse item is. Let's see if it is indeed the Varia suit. Hero? Tis E-Tank number 4. Yeah, okay. It's Neo's reaction a few moments before I saw that. I guess I am a bit behind now. Alright, so I will pop this open in another tab. And as I now see Poppy finding supers at the sky item. Oh, and collecting them. Oh yeah, okay. Jay doing the same check. Poppy collecting more missiles down here at the Crater Maze Missiles. So very interesting. Certainly wants some ammo to compensate for that possible lack of charge throughout. And gets back out in Spring Ball form without having to, well, in Morph Ball form without having to pay the super toll again. That's always very nice. I know, Ezzy. I seem to have that gift for calming races that, well, at least going by what happened last night. The third race between Zeb and Maniacal that I commentated was amazingly close after 40 minutes. It was incredible, both through the bowling alley. And, well, Chozo abruptly finding itself with, oh, Zeb, you were there. Oh. Okay, I see Poppy's stream still going. Jay's looks to have possibly frozen, at least for me. But yeah, still see Poppy's going, just as was before. Chozo suddenly finding itself with 2 claws full of Samus balls. That didn't come out right. Okay, first reverse tank at bowling missiles, taking us to 4 and 1. And at Grav, supers. Oh dear, Jay is offline. Oh, that's not good. Well, I'm sure he's working on... Oh, nice. He's working on the deal, and will be with us when he's with us. Very nicely done. We've got a new burger command. Oh boy. Okay, is this me, or did we freeze on both sides now? Oh, okay. I guess we're pausing for the moment. All right. Thank you for confirming that for me, guys. Both cheating. Indeed, they're in collusion. Okay. Okay, well, yeah, swap with his his modified little trademark phrase that I am so fond of. Damn it! Okay. Well, there's not much else to play I Spy with. Hmm. Come here. Do you live around here often? Hmm. I see I'm not getting any input in SRL. Oh, okay. Stars is going to have to keep you entertained. Uh, be careful what you ask for, Shell. Okay. My turn to do I Spy.